I Got the Hell Out does contain explicit content that will not be suitable for all listeners, such as children, people that are easily offended, and our listeners at work should put in their earbuds.
And if you like the show, please spread the word by telling as many people as you can. Would also appreciate if you would subscribe, rate, hopefully with 5 stars, and review the podcast on iTunes. You can find us there as well as on Stitcher and Overcast. Follow us on Twitter at WasInACult, on Facebook at I Got the Hell Out, and also on Instagram at I Got the Hell Out with an underscore after each word. You can contact us through our website at IGotTheHellOut.com. We hope you enjoy the episode.
Hi, I'm Debbie.
And I'm Laura.
And welcome to
I Got the Hell Out. So you know what, Debbie? I got to tell you right off the bat, I just found out that about 5 minutes from where I live, a Scientology branch just opened up.
Oh, that's creepy. That is freaking creepy.
It's so creepy, but we need to go.
Oh, I want to go. Okay, well, our assistant, Marie, who's supposed to be silent and now laughing hysterically over in the corner, she decided that she wants to go with us.
Well, apparently so does everybody else on Facebook, because I put a poll out and I had yes, no, maybe, and can we go with you? And the can we go with you won.
Nice.
So we might have to have a field trip. I don't know.
We could rent a bus.
We could rent a bus. But seriously, I really want to go, and I want to scope that place out and get some literature and just see what the hell. I just want to see how creepy they are, actually.
Now, Laura, what's going to happen if it starts to make sense to you? Am I going to have to grab you by your hair and drag you out?
No, you won't, because that's as much bullshit as this is that you're talking about. So I think I'm good. I think I am good.
Well, we'll just have to set up a play date some night then.
All right, so what kind of Kool-Aid recipe do we have today?
Oh, listeners, lovely listeners. Today we are giving a shout out to Jennifer Z.
Oh, well, first of all, the episode is Satan is a Woman.
Well, I was going to get to that.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. We're giving our shout out to Jennifer Z, who follow us on Facebook and recently found our website where we do have the contest page. And she submitted the winning Kool-Aid, adult Kool-Aid recipe to us today.
I love the title. I love it.
And it is called Satan's Urine.
Yes.
Now, what would you think, most people think, what would that have to do with anything? I mean, who would want to drink man's piss? Well,
and I would think it's a yellow drink also.
But it's not, because
okay, go for it.
The cult that I was in believed that Satan was a woman, and that is the title of this episode. And we chose this particular drink because it is called Satan's Urine. It is red, and I'm assuming it's Satan's urine because, it's probably on her period or something and really bitchy.
Because it is a woman, right? Go ahead.
Exactly. You're going to make this, you're going to make your fruit punch Kool-Aid. You're going to make it regularly with however much sugar you use and water. You're going to add some equal amounts of fruit punch. You can use Gatorade, similar products.
We used Gatorade.
Okay. You can also use Hawaiian Punch, Little Hugs, whatever. You are going to need Captain Morgan, gin, Southern Comfort, and vodka.
And that is going to whoop you on your ass.
Oh, let me tell you, this is like a kid's version of a Long Island iced tea.
Oh,
you
my God.
cannot taste the freaking alcohol.
This is a dangerous drink. This is really dangerous.
We actually started with a 1/4 cup of alcohol. We did start adding a little more because we couldn't taste it, and then we realized, holy crap, how much alcohol do we put in this?
But then again, this could be a fun podcast if we were like totally smashed. We might have to do that sometime.
Well, after you can customize it to your taste. Like if you don't like Southern Comfort, leave it out or whatever. But yeah, we're drinking Satan's urine today,
and we will post pictures of the recipe and all that kind of good stuff if you guys want to try Satan's urine. But I suggest it like when you're at home doing nothing, because man, this is one strong ass drink.
Now, Laura had commented that she's interested in going to see what the Scientologist people are about. And I'm really seriously afraid that she might get sucked in. So we have started, we're going to go through some of the literature, and she's holding a book right now.
Okay. Well, first of all, this book is a gold mine. I don't know. There's a little kid on the front of it. It's
a children's book.
Okay. So it's like a teacher.
This is what I was supposed to be teaching my small preschool age children.
Okay. So this is like for them to learn about the cult, basically.
Yes. What they're supposed to do and what they're not supposed to do.
Okay. So this would be like, say say a kid goes to like a Catholic grade school or something. This book is kind of comparable to their religion book.
Yes.
Basically, okay.
And to make sure that you're not going to get fooled by these Scientology people or anybody else you look into, we're going to go through this so you know it's bullshit, because I'm going to give you a quiz at the end to see if you're starting to be brainwashed.
Okay, yeah, because at the end of each chapter there is a quiz for the kids, but you can give the quiz to me.
Yes, and I'm going to find out how easily you can be brainwashed.
Okay, all right. So we're going to try to do that each episode, because I think each chapter has some little quiz at the end, and we will also post pictures of this quiz, because these quizzes are pretty fucking funny. All right, so
we picked out of the Kool-Aid jar last week, and the topic was Satan, and Satan's a woman according to them.
Well, according to this book, the chapter is called Unveiling Satan,
Her true identity revealed.
Right.
I remember that sermon.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Because they didn't always believe it was a woman. That
so
came
what
out,
changed?
Well, some of the leaders' wives
Were bitches?
they were doing some things that I guess they shouldn't have been. But,
Okay.
yeah, and when your husband got mad at you at that point after they came out with Satan, you know, he'd call you Satan's sister.
Okay, so then all of a sudden Satan's a woman.
Yes.
Okay.
And they, of course, came out with scriptures to prove it and things.
And they came out with this book, because this book, all through this book, Satan is a woman.
Yes, because once they teach you something, they never go back. So once it came out that Satan was a woman, that goes into all of the publications into the years after that.
Gotcha. And they don't change their mind. Like, they don't have some kind of revelation.
No.
Okay. All right. So let's start reading this chapter.
Oh, you're going to give me creep outs. Go ahead.
I've got it. Well, I'm going to read some of it. It says, in the eyes of the world today, Lucifer is a red-horned male being with a... Wait, let me start over. Hold the fuck on. Okay. In the eyes of the world today, Lucifer is a red-horned male being with a long painted tail who carries
Pointy tail.
It says painted.
Oh, that
I
must
swear
have been a
to Christ,
typo. Okay.
It says painted.
Somebody must have been, asleep on the job
Well,
there.
someone was asleep on the job. Luckily, it wasn't me. Usually, it's me. Okay.
Pointed tail.
Pointed tail. Okay. And lives underground, surrounded by the flames of hell. This story has been taught and believed for generations. This was just another trick for Lucifer, who disguised herself from mankind in order to receive honor, glory, and praises, which belong to God.
Oh, that's that. They quoted that when they took our pants away from us and made us all wear dresses.
They took your pants away? That sounds like kind of like a kinky party.
Well, no, eventually they took our pants away because...
When they made you... Okay.
Yeah, because zippers apparently in your crotch make you think like a man.
You did say that.
Yeah.
You did say that. You did say that. Okay. And what I find very strange is they have a picture of Mary from the Catholic faith.
Yes.
So is she Satan?
I'm not sure. I've tried to forget so much of this bullshit, but Mary's pagan. They probably did try to put that in as the image of her. They use a lot of the other images from other religions and point out what's pagan, what's pagan, what's pagan.
Okay. So this goes on to say that Lucifer was a perfectly created being who was trained by God. She was a wife of God.
Trained like an animal. Did you catch that?
I caught that. And it says it was her responsibility as a light bringer to uphold God's law so that mankind would become trained with these laws and develop the likeness of God.
Ooh, I just got shivers. Damn it.
So now, apparently, she was not satisfied with this, being trained like a dog, I can't imagine being satisfied.
No, because when you're unhappy there, you are allowed to express to your husband, honey, I live in a tent and I've only eaten rice and beans for the past month. Do you think, I can have an upgrade? But after that, you're not allowed to ask again.
Just one time?
Yes.
Okay.
And either things will be provided or they won't.
Okay. Well, maybe that goes into this because it says she desired and even lusted after things that were not lawful for her to have or want. She set her mind to rise above her position as a wife and to be equal with her head, which I'm assuming is the husband, right?
Yes.
Okay. She set her mind to be a god. She desired to rule over all, a position that was not meant or created for her because she was a woman, right?
Yes, and they taught there that women were possessions and you were to teach your wife. I mean, I'm assuming some men taught in the bedroom too, that probably wasn't very nice, but yeah, the husband was over the wife for everything. You were nothing but a possession.
Possession. Oh, God. Okay. So then, skipping along a little bit, I found this very interesting. Now, whether you believe in the Bible or not, okay, if you just pick up a Bible and read it, it will say in there, it refers to, when you're talking about like the Garden of Eden, they refer to Satan as a him, as the snake.
Yes, is the serpent.
Or as the serpent, right? I don't care what version you read, it's always him.
Yes.
Okay. But in this book where you're teaching your children, it says, now the serpent was more subtle and crafty than any beast in the field, which God had made. And she said to the woman. So now all of a sudden they're saying that the serpent, Satan, is a she.
Yes.
Okay, and they just pulled that out of their ass, apparently.
No, it was like a college lecture a lot of times.
Okay.
And you're flipping back and forth. When they would change words from like he to she, or make wife plural into wives, they would quote the interlinear concordances and lexicons that take the actual word, because the First Testament is written in Hebrew and the Second Testament is written in Greek. Now, these reference books would actually take the original words down to the root and what it actually was written. A lot of the elders' jobs were to just pore over the scriptures and to try and find inconsistencies.
Okay.
And it did. There's a lot of places in there in your today's Bible that it says wife. But if you look into the interlinears, concordances, and lexicons, it originally did read wives.
Okay. Now, do you know if anywhere that it referred to Satan as being a woman in any other Bible?
I'm not.
That you know of.
I'm not sure. By this point, I was just desperately thinking about getting out. It was, like I said, I've tried to forget a lot of this stuff. But yeah, Satan was a woman.
So then now it's saying that apparently she's really up to no good because the governments of this world and the gods worshipped by mankind are under Lucifer's influence. They will all come to an end.
Eventually, yes. That's what they taught, at least.
Okay, well, that's... All right, so now we're going to move along to the second part of them teaching the kids. Okay, I finally found the second section, and this one is titled Devil Worship.
Yes, because we worship the devil there.
Now, I think this first sentence is one of my absolute favorites. According to the world's religions, devil worship is associated with heavy metal rock music.
we weren't allowed to listen to the radio. We had to listen to all of their music tapes.
Oh my God.
And there wasn't one. The only cool one, my friend Nuke, he did it, and it was rapping. It was like,
nice.
Yeah, rapping with Jesus type thing.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, it was the only cool one that we had.
Oh my God. Okay, well, devil worship is also associated with animal sacrifices. Do you have any of them?
Yes, they.
What?
Well, yeah, we had a red heifer, and you.
What the fuck?
Well, yeah, you had to take the ashes of the red heifer and do something to fuck with them.
Oh,
I don't remember.
Poor red heifer.
They burnt her all up.
Okay, we're moving on. I don't want to talk about that. Oh my God. Well, I guess if you're Old Testament, that's what they used to do in the Old Testament.
Yes.
So.
Yes, and they would actually, I think they smeared the lamb's blood over the sanctuary.
Okay, like Old Testament. Was that Passover?
Well, because God's not smart enough to know who loves him and who doesn't. You have to have lamb's blood on your door for God to know not to kill you and your family.
So he's like checking out to see if there's blood. What if in the middle of the night? Does he come around with a flashlight?
I don't have any idea. But all-knowing God isn't smart enough to know who to smite and kill. And,
Gotcha.
Right.
Gotcha. Okay.
Kind of like leaving garlic around your door so the vampires don't get you.
Okay. Did you do that too?
No, we don't believe in vampires.
No, that's right.
Right.
I'm sorry. That's pagan.
Yeah,
I'm
pagan.
sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, and the third thing the devil worship is small religious groups. So did they feel that every other religion was like of the devil?
Yes, everybody in the world is against you. Everybody's worshiping the wrong thing. They said Jesus came to not get rid of the Old Testament, but to fulfill it. That anybody can live by these Old Testament laws.
Oh, because they're a lot of
he
fun.
and that's why he was. They were far from fun.
Sarcasm.
Yeah.
Okay, so now it says the sad thing is, Debbie, these people do not even realize that they are worshiping Satan the devil.
Yep, we felt sorry for all them poor son of bitches out there. We actually had a booth at the fair every year.
What fair? Like a county, whatever fair?
Well, just like how your local wherever has a fair.
Okay.
And we had a booth there, and I was required to man it a couple times. And we get all the curious town folk.
Wait, what was it titled? Like, Stay Away from Satan?
No, it was the title of the organization, and Ask
Okay.
Us Anything or something. And
Okay.
we had scripture books there, we had literature, and they had special raffles, but that was just to get their numbers up in the mailing.
Okay.
Because once you signed up for this raffle, you were added to their mailing list.
And they had your information.
Yes.
Okay. So did anybody actually win anything?
I have no idea.
So, I mean, there were like, obviously it was a scam, but was there like one little, at least a dinky prize that somebody won?
Well, you were supposed to win a brand new scripture book from us.
Oh, yeah.
Which was a $50 value.
Oh, I can see people like signing up for that.
And it would always amaze me when I would see people signing up for the raffle. And I'm thinking, well, I mean, our listeners are interested in cult stuff. Maybe they wanted our scripture book to see what was actually
I guess so. Yeah, I guess so. I just can't picture being at some like county fair and there's, well, no, maybe.
That would be like going up to a Mormon booth.
Well, here's me talking about I want to go to the Scientology place, so I'll just shut up.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Okay. So I guess that.
And we did have crazy people come up and argue with us and try and banter with scripture, and we had the books there and pointing our stuff out.
That had to be fun though, kind of debating people.
It kind of was, because I had done so much research that when they would throw something at me scripturally, I could rebound with another scripture and give it right back to them. And it was kind of odd. See, I have to invite you over one day. I have Jehovah Witnesses that come to my house every freaking week. And usually they give you pamphlets and homework. Lately, I give them homework.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
I'll throw out there, God hates babies. And I'll give them 8 or 10 different scriptures where God is telling these people to smash an infant's head off a rock. And that babies...
And are they in shock? Or like, what are you talking about?
They try, and the next week they come back with their homework done.
Okay.
And try to explain it. That, the babies that were killed were, heathen babies.
Oh, because a baby can be a heathen. Yeah.
I find them funny.
Well, one of my best friends, she does this with the Mormons. Like the Mormons will come around to her house and she'll have yard work to do. So she'll have them do yard work while they're like give their spiel.
Nice.
Oh yeah, she called me one time. She's like, yeah, the Mormons are here. They're raking all the leaves for me. So she has them do yard work while they like talk about whatever, and she could care less.
I should probably have my friends do that. I could have them mow the grass and everything else.
Have the Jehovah's Witnesses do that. Seriously, tell them you want to listen to it, but you have work that needs done.
The best one was the question that I asked them was, okay, Noah and his family, whatever nationality they were. Okay. Now this boat lands, and let's just imagine that all the animals hopped.
Oh, you're talking about the Ark, like Noah's Ark. Okay.
Yeah, Noah's Ark. I asked them specifically, where do the different ethnicities come from? Like an Eskimo or African or Vietnamese. These are all because you had distinct different people.
Right, because you had one core family that was on the ark.
Exactly.
Okay.
And I was told that Noah's 3 sons had special magical sperm that contained...
Stop.
That contained...
Stop.
It contained everything to make every race to repopulate the earth.
Magical sperm.
Yes, well, they didn't use the word magical, but I
Oh
threw that in there because
God.
he said special sperm.
Special, but the fact that they used the word sperm.
Yeah, so let's just say
Oh.
Noah's family was from Africa, okay?
Okay.
Now his one son now has special sperm to create the white population.
Of course he does.
To create the Chinese population.
Of course he does.
To create the Eskimo population. Yes, special sperm.
Oh my God.
We're getting off topic here.
Oh, but this is a wonderful off topic. Oh my God. That is.
Yeah, so I will have to invite you over in the summer to sit and meet my special friends.
Oh God, yes. Oh, please do.
You know what? I bet you they're actually cool enough that they would probably come on this show.
You know what? We could do like a live episode from
We
there.
could.
We could actually do that. That would be fun.
That would be a lot of fun.
Oh my God, that would be fun. Okay, now, so we don't get too far off topic. It says right here, the world would have you believe that sin is dancing and drinking alcoholic beverages. But you said you had wine, right?
We had wine for the Passover. That was a requirement. You had to drink so many glasses. Anybody who is out there of the Jewish faith, of course they have a faith, but the Jewish faith, they know that there's a ritual to the Passover meal. The children have a part. You got to lean to the left and drink. You got to lean to the right and drink. You got to
like the hokey pokey.
Kind of. You got to dip your bitter herbs into this saltwater stuff at one point and eat it. It's just a whole crazy thing.
Oh my God, I'm still stuck on the magical sperm.
Yeah, magical sperm.
I mean, that's just. Oh my God. Okay. So now it says, God's law does not permit the celebration of birthdays and worldly holidays such as Christmas, Easter, Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Valentine's Day. Sunday worship is also against God's law. Such things which are practiced and accepted by the world are devil worship.
Yes, it is.
So, I know we'll get into this in different episodes, but celebrating Halloween, Valentine's Day is devil worship?
Every holiday that people out there, please don't hate me, this was forced down my throat, and I got this from lots of other books, not just from the cult, but basically every holiday that normal people celebrate has pagan roots to it. Way back in the Dark Ages, for example, today people put a Yule log on the fire.
No, that's pagan.
That is very pagan. It goes back to an ancient ritual that they were praying to the fertility gods and goddesses, and every firstborn in that village, whether it was an animal or a person, went into the fire as a Yule offering.
Oh, nice.
And that's where the Yule log comes from.
Holy shit.
Yeah. In an age of information at our fingertips, I can't believe how many people don't know what they participate in, where it came from.
I don't think they want to, though. I think a lot of people are just very happy being like just going through life blind. You know what I mean? Not questioning, not asking. They just do what they do and they don't really care.
Easter is the celebration of the goddess Estar, the goddess of fertility. Yes.
It has nothing to do with Jesus, though, right?
Well, I mean, come on. What do hopping bunnies laying colored eggs have to do with Jesus?
Well, no, but I'm saying I would think that the reason the cult was against Easter is because you're celebrating the resurrection of Jesus, right? And if you're Old Testament, then that didn't happen. So you're saying that there's a whole different
that happened in their book, in the cult's book.
But they do Old Testament. How could that
they
happen?
do Old Testament, and Jesus was here to prove you could live by these laws.
So Jesus
came not to abolish the Old Testament.
Okay.
He came to establish it and show you could live by it.
Okay, so what do they... How do I say this? Who do they believe he is? Because I know a lot of people that don't believe, like say in Christianity, it's like Jesus lived.
He's the Son of God.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So did this whole resurrection thing happen?
Yes. In 3 days, he spent 3 days in the grave, and he arose and ascended into the heavens, and apparently takes on all of our sins that we didn't even know were sins.
Okay.
But according to the cult, once you know something is a sin, you're absolved of it. Like, say, before you joined up with them, ham sandwiches were your favorite. You ate one
Right.
every day for 20 years.
Right.
You go to the feast and find out, holy shit, I can't eat pork anymore. It's a sin. Well, a lot of religions, you just have to go and confess every week.
Right, like Catholicism.
I'm sorry, I ate a ham sandwich. I wasn't strong enough, and you're forgiven.
Okay.
Well, here, that's not how it worked. Once you knew it was a sin and you did it again, you were held accountable for it. And you had to atone for your sins. And it just depended on what you did to what you had to do.
So did they worship Jesus, or was he just some kind of figure?
He's just the Son of God. He was sent here to show you could live by the Old Testament.
Okay, so he was no one special. I mean, you know, it's in Christianity.
Well, he was special enough to walk on water and make water out of, wine into water. He made water into wine. See, I would have think Jesus was pretty cool to hang out with. I mean,
oh, he would.
What dude goes, hey man, get over there. You see that spring over there? Yeah.
And he would be wearing Birkenstocks. He'd be wearing tie-dyed.
I could see the tie-dye possibly,
And he'd probably be smoking a big fat joint.
I have no opinion on that one, but probably. Going, peace out, dude.
That's what I'm saying. He would be like the most laid-back guy.
I'm probably assuming so, but anybody who could turn water into wine, I would love to hang out with. I mean, you'd never pay for drinks again.
You wouldn't even have to go to a bar. You could just stay at home.
Yeah, Jesus, fetch me some water.
Oh my God. Real
Make
water?
it wine. All right, we're going to start a little new section here called Can We Convert You? Now, we're going
How easily can I be brainwashed?
Exactly.
Okay.
We're going to see how easily Laura can be brainwashed to be in the cult, and you guys can play along. We're going to go to the first quiz.
Okay, now this quiz is in that book that this is what the kids would do, right? After
Yes,
they learned a lesson.
This is activity number 26. Now, you need to tell me whether this is a truth or a falsehood, okay?
Okay, and we will post pictures of these online once the episode comes out.
Yes.
Okay.
Number
was
one.
This true? You said true or false?
Is this a true or false?
Okay.
Well, falsehood.
True or false?
Satan is a man with a pitchfork.
Oh, false. Satan is a woman.
Okay. God created and trained Lucifer in his laws.
Oh, yeah, trained like a dog, right?
Yes, yes. Okay. Satan was the wife of God.
True.
Okie doke. Satan accepted and was thankful for the position given to her by God.
Oh, shit. I mean, she was at first, right? But then wasn't. So what were the answer?
You tell me. I'm the one giving the quiz.
Oh, fuck. What's the question again?
Satan accepted and was thankful for the position given to her by God.
Okay, I was saying because eventually she got pissed, so we'll go with false.
Okay. Satan's way is a mixture of righteousness and evil.
Oh, she's all evil, so no.
So that would be false?
False. There's no righteousness, according to them.
Satan wanted to be equal with God and steal his worship.
True.
Number 7. Another name for Satan is Lucifer, which means light bringer.
No, it's Lucifer, but it does not mean light bringer, I don't think. I think it means like darkness or something, so that would be false.
Number 8. Lucifer disqualified herself because of her rebellion.
For God's sake. True.
All right, Laura, let's see how you did on the answers.
Am I brainwashed?
All right, number 1 is a falsehood. Because Satan is not a man with a pitchfork.
No, it's a woman.
Number 2, God did create and train Lucifer in his laws like a dog. You are correct.
Okay.
Number 3 is also true. Satan was the wife of God. Number 4, Laura, it's false because, she didn't want to grovel at his feet like a dog.
What did I say?
You said it was false.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yep, Satan accepted and was thankful for the position. She was
None of that
not.
groveling bullshit. No.
Number 5 is true. You missed that one,
Oh,
Laura.
wait, what was it?
Satan's way is a mixture of righteousness and evil. Satan, according to them, is not all evil. She tricks you. That's why going to another church may look righteous, but it's actually evil.
But in the long run, that's still evil. That's not righteous.
Exactly. She tricks you. Just like she tricked Eve into eating that apple.
Okay.
All right. Number 6. Satan wanted to be equal with God and steal his worship. You got that one correct.
All right.
Number 7 is also false.
What'd I say?
Another name for Satan is Lucifer, which means light bringer.
What did I say?
You said it was false, and it is false.
Okay.
Number 8, Lucifer disqualified herself because of her rebellion, and that is true. You missed 1 out of 8. I would say they're getting you in there.
Oh, they're getting to me. They're getting to me.
Okay, now we're gonna go to the other test here.
Okay.
Activity number 24.
Now, is this another true false, or what is this one?
No, we're gonna place an X on the pictures that relate to deception. Okay.
Okay. All right. So, what are you're just going to yell out the picture, and I'll say
I'm
deception?
gonna describe the picture, and you're
Okay.
gonna either tell me if it's an okay to have in your life, or if you needed to get the hell away from it because it's deception and it is pulling you away from God. Okay.
Gotcha. Okay. Come on.
Okay. The nativity scene.
Oh, get that shit away from me.
Okay. Now we're looking at some children's building blocks that have letters and numbers on them.
I guess that's okay.
A frog.
Sure, that's good.
What about a rocking horse?
Good.
We have an image of Cupid shooting a bow and arrow.
Oh, we can't have that. No, that's evil.
Okay, we have a really funny looking cartoon turkey here.
Oh, is it a Thanksgiving turkey? Is this a trick?
This might be a trick. So we're how would you like to mark this one? A maybe if it was a Thanksgiving turkey.
I would
it's
say
tagged in, but if it's just
yes, because we can't have Thanksgiving. But if it's just a turkey running around for the hell of it, then we're good.
Well, it's also a cartoon turkey, so I'm not really sure who edited this book, but they have cartoon images in with real images. All right.
Well, does it have like a little like Thanksgiving hat on or something?
Nope,
like
just
a
a
pilgrim
cartoon
hat?
turkey grinning at you.
Then that's see, I think that's a trick. I think Satan's deceiving me here.
Satan might be deceiving you. Next, we have a rosary.
Oh dear God! Oh no!
No. If you
No!
have a rosary,
No!
yeah, you couldn't even own your grandmother's antique rosary just for sentimental value because you were holding on to something
They're
that's pagan.
beads. They're beads.
You could probably turn them into anal beads, but those
Oh,
weren't
shut the
allowed
fuck up!
either.
Oh Jesus! Oh my God! I am so sorry, guys. Oh, that went down a whole different road there. Oh God! Next picture, please, and not anal beads.
A guy eating some fruits and vegetables and looks like he's having a damn skippy time.
Oh, he's good.
We have an Easter bunny painting eggs.
Oh no!
We have a picture of a heart.
No, that's evil.
Jack-o'-lantern.
Ew, evil.
Birthday cake.
Evil.
We have a picture of a large piece of earth-moving equipment.
I guess we're good.
Christmas tree.
Nope, no can do.
Okay, we have a cornucopia.
Ooh, that's probably Thanksgiving, so I'm saying no.
Okay. Now we have two goofy-looking men. Looks like they're riding in a canoe, having a good time.
Now, are they gay? Because I'm quite sure that I'm quite sure the cult did not like that.
No, but if you had sister wives, you could get in on the action.
But patriarchy, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. So, do you think this is another trick?
I say let them have their good old time.
Okay, now we have just a picture of an evergreen tree.
Decorations?
Nope. It's just a tree.
Let's say it's okay.
And now we got a picture of Santa Claus.
Oh no, he's evil.
Okay. For those of you following along, let's see how Laura did in her quiz. Okay, we're going to go with no nativity scene, no Cupid. No,
Oh, how about the turkey? What was the turkey?
We're getting there.
Okay.
No rosary beads, no Easter bunny, no Christmas tree, no birthday cake, no Halloween pumpkin, no cornucopia, and no Santa Claus.
So the turkey was okay and the plain tree was okay.
Now, the children's building blocks are okay. The frog, the rocking horse, the man having a good time eating something, the cartoon turkey, the heavy moving equipment, the two gentlemen rowing their boat, the plain evergreen tree, and the heart symbol were all okay.
Okay.
It might have come out afterwards about the heart symbol because at one point that was considered pagan. And a bunch of us didn't understand why. And they kept saying it's associated with Valentine's Day, which it very much is. But it is also a natural shape that, excuse me, a lot of us were allowed to point out in nature. And that might have been one that they said, go ahead, keep your damn heart. I don't know.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, cartoon turkey seems to be okay. I guess they converted you, Laura.
No, they did not. Okay, so going back to that picture with the two guys in the canoe, I just wanted to talk about that because I know, Debbie, like you and I have talked, not on the podcast, about how the cult viewed same-sex couples. I mean, because to me, I have friends that are gay.
So
I have friends that are lesbian. I don't want to say I don't care, but it doesn't matter to me. I judge you who you are. It doesn't bother me at all. So how did they view it in the cult? What if, let's just say a gay couple came and wanted to join the cult? Were they shunned? What was the deal?
It would depend on if you were a same-sex couple, if you were a man,
okay,
or if you were women.
Why?
I had seen twice over the 10 years that I was there that a same-sex male couple came to see what it was all about.
Okay.
Because they don't openly say we don't accept gays.
Okay.
They were always taken aside and they were given a choice that they could stay and see what the feast was about, but they couldn't hold hands. They couldn't kiss.
Oh my God.
They couldn't even stay in the same tent that they brought. One of them would have to stay in a different tent.
Oh my God. Well, this is almost the same as like the strict Christians. Today they still do this bullshit.
By the end of the feast, which neither of the male couples ever made it to the end of the feast, they ended up packing up and leaving.
I can't imagine why.
After a few days, they would just say, "This is the one couple was just." They were the nicest fellas.
Right. But gee, I'm not being treated like a human being. Why would I stay?
They did treat them okay, but the bottom line is if you would want to join, the two of you can never be together again. You could never live in the same house.
So they're not accepting you for who you are.
No, you could both of the men could join, but the most contact they could ever have again with each other is a handshake.
Goodbye.
And that's when they would pack up and they would leave.
I don't blame them. Now, how about the women?
We did have several women that came together as like a couple. The one that sticks out in my mind the most, they went shopping for a husband.
Wait, well, what?
They went shopping for a husband.
Why?
Because the men were allowed to have more than one wife. And they could actually all have relations at the same time.
Oh, so basically
the man could have his threesome.
Okay.
Or watch his two wives go at it or whatever he wanted them to do.
So basically, the same-sex couple that were women was okay because the guy wanted to watch. Fucking patriarchy.
That wasn't that I don't play well with others. That's one of the reasons I end up leaving. But yeah, they went husband shopping because every woman that joined, you had to have a head over you. If you weren't married, you had one of the elders over you, and you literally, his wife, controlled your everything.
So you mean, okay, so say you're this, you say 20-year-old woman deciding to join all by herself. No family members, no spouse, no one, just comes in.
Yes.
they go husband shopping right away, or what's the deal? Like, what do they do? What happens with her?
It changed over time, but she would be assigned counselors just like everybody else.
Okay.
And one of those counselors' husbands would actually be what they called the head over her. He would make any final decisions for her because she has no husband. And until she marries, it's just the hierarchy of somebody telling you what to do. Now, my two friends who went husband shopping, it was frowned upon to be known that, hi, we're lesbians. I have no problem with that. A lot of people there didn't. But you still had to have a head over you.
A male, a
Yes,
guy.
yes.
Okay.
And the younger you were, the more they wanted you to be married to somebody, so the elders didn't have to have you as a ninth child.
Right. Now, was it common that a guy would marry, so say, would one guy marry both of your friends so he could have them both? Or were they split up? Or
Every family out there was different and
Okay.
dynamic. There was one elder who had 3 wives, and he had a single wide trailer for all 3 of them. And he made the letter C out of the trailers. And all of the front doors opened into the open space.
Okay.
So it was like he had access to all of his wives right there. All of the kids could play together.
Oh my God.
In the common court, right there in between the houses.
Right.
Yes.
How nice.
It worked for them until he became a pedophile and went to jail.
Oh, even nicer.
Yeah, I'm happy to say that everybody involved in that family is out of there.
Is he in jail now?
He's serving 45 years, I think.
Nice.
Yeah, he's
Good.
still in jail. And the sick bastards out there, they still set a place for him at every feast table with his name.
So they don't care that he's a pedophile.
No, there's a lot of pedophiles and other criminals out there. I came to find out they do a lot of prison ministry work.
Okay.
And people that really get out of jail and have nowhere to go, no family, no friends, they don't even have a house to go to. A lot of the ministries in the prisons, they will send you a bus ticket to go to the compound, and that's where you end up. And that's where a lot of the men came from.
That is really sad.
There were a lot of children molested out there by a lot
Christ.
of guys. But they would be the guys that would be the cheap labor, paid $1 an hour, given a
my
place to
God.
live. They would be the ones that would be given I don't even know any other way to put this, but mentally, mentally the woman might have something mentally wrong with her.
Right, like a little kind of
Maybe she had a little
mentally
autism.
challenged or something. Oh,
Yes.
okay.
But people would show up with children in tow, an autistic 18-year-old girl. And of course, the elders don't want that. So they'll marry her off to maybe one of the prisoners that got out.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's a really disgusting place when I finally figured out all of the shit that was going on behind the scenes.
Now, did they know that these people were pedophiles, or did they realize once they were in? Like, did they knowingly let a pedophile in?
I really honestly have no idea, but the rumor is that the man that's in jail for being a pedophile now, I know him and his father came when he was younger. I don't know the exact age, 9, 10, I don't know.
Okay.
But it's rumored that the leader actually diddled around with him when he was a kid. And pedophilia a lot of times goes full circle. If somebody messed with you as a kid, you
right.
turn around and end up doing inappropriate things to other
Right.
children.
Right.
And I can't prove it, disprove it, but that's what was the rumor, that the leader actually messed with him.
Now you're talking about like the leader of the whole cult.
The leader of the whole
Like,
cult, yes.
as you call him, was it the Grand Poobah?
The Grand Poobah.
Okay, so oh my God. Now obviously, if he was messing around with this one kid, I'm sure that wasn't the only kid.
I don't know. I had boys, so I really wasn't into the realm of knowing a lot about what happened in the men's section or things that the men did.
Okay.
The only information I ever really got was from my ex-husband, where they're telling you what to do, what not to do. But I don't know what happened in the men's classes. I do know from a friend of mine that they taught a lot of stuff that turns my stomach. Like, if you were allowed to hit your wife,
Oh, great.
you were actually allowed to beat her enough that she can't get up.
Holy fuck. So this is like patriarchy at its like
It
finest.
says in the Bible about slavery, because now, as a woman and you're married to your husband, you are considered his slave. You are his property.
Oh my God.
And it says in, I think it's Exodus 20. Yeah, I think Exodus 20 that it says that you can beat your slave, and you can beat them enough that they may not get up for a day or two.
Oh, that's wonderful, because that shows love.
But if they get up after the second day, you're okay, because that was your property. And
what?
yes. And in the one class, my friend and her husband, that was their breaking point for them, where they were teaching the men where to hit the woman so that it wouldn't leave marks.
Are you shitting me?
Or what you can do to hurt your wife without leaving bruises
So,
and
like,
evidence.
So like the woman would be able to go out the next day and people wouldn't see.
They would never know that you got punched in the stomach.
What the fuck?
Punch her in the stomach as hard as you can. It'll double her over. She won't be able to breathe. And it'll never leave a mark. That's the day one of my friends and her husband packed up and left. That's the only reason.
So the husband packed up as well, and the husband was like, "This
he
is
was
bullshit."
sickened. He was sickened. They had only been there for a few months, and they were attending the classes and this and that. And the husband ended up attending this class on basically how to beat your wife without leaving marks. And
oh my God,
he was literally sickened, and he came home and said, "Pack your shit, we're leaving."
oh my God.
And that's another reason I didn't have a lot of friends towards the end, is it hurt so much when you'd make a friend and they wouldn't stay, or they would, realize the place was bullshit. And then all of a sudden they're gone and you're still there.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they had a lot of crazy classes.
What the fuck? How to beat your wife without somebody seeing the bruises.
How to do it without leaving marks.
Nice. Nice.
You-
And this is all in the name of God.
Yes, making your rebellious wife submissive.
Okay. And I'm sure what she did was just so rebellious, right?
Some of the things my friends got
Jesus
punished
Christ.
for were just literally nothing. I had one friend who had to ask to go to the bathroom.
You were saying that in another episode.
Yes.
Like, what? I don't even know. I mean, that just makes me want to punch these guys.
But Satan's the woman, right?
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's the evil one.
She's the total bitch.
Oh my God. So basically they're punching Satan.
Yeah, men would refer to you as Satan's sister if you were doing something they didn't like. It was pretty shitty.
Son of a bitch.
Well, that's about, I think, all I want to talk about on this episode about Satan being a woman and the shitty shit that went down there.
Oh, gee, I can't imagine why you don't want to keep talking about that.
Look, we didn't even get into menstrual mats. We'll have to...
Oh, that's a different episode,
Oh,
right?
yeah, the menstrual mats, ladies. Don't leave home without one.
Oh, yeah, because your period is evil.
It's evil, and you will make other people unclean and cause them not to go to heaven.
Fuck that. You know what? Pick a topic for next week. I've had enough of this.
Okay, hold on. I got to shake them up.
All right, so what's next week's topic?
Dun, da, da, da. The Sabbath.
Oh.
And when we were writing these cards out, you asked me what my first response was to every word, just whatever pops into your head. And you said Sabbath, and I said pain in the fucking ass. The Sabbath was a pain in the ass, and we will get into all those shenanigans next time. You might guys want to check out our website. It's still under construction at www.igotthehellout.com. You can listen to old episodes that we've been doing, and you can also find the other podcasts that we've been on. We are still looking for resources to put on the page because eventually we want to turn this into helping people get the hell out of whatever bad situation they're in.
And it's taking a little bit longer than we wanted to, but we will eventually have a bunch of links on there so people can have a way to get out. Okay, so we had to pause that for a minute because we both just sat here and stared at each other.
Like a deer in the headlights. And couldn't stop laughing.
Because I thought you were gonna say something.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say something.
And so it was like 5 seconds later, we're just like, okay, we better pause it because neither one of us knows what the hell we're doing right now.
We're trying though, guys, and we hope that we're getting better in the audio quality, in everything else that we're trying to do. We hope that we're improving with every episode.
We really are trying.
Yes, and literally, if you feel like you are scared, if you are helpless, if you're being abused for whatever reason, if you're not comfortable, get the hell out. And hopefully those resources will be up and we'll be able to help anybody who might need some help.
Yep.
Until then, guys, I'm Debbie.
And I'm Laura.
And this is our podcast, I got the hell out.
See you next week.